Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Cole. I'm speaking to you late Saturday night, February 5th. We're moving into week 5 of comparative governments, political science 3143 for the spring term. Everybody, on the syllabus for this week, we have the class notes for lecture 7 on pressure groups and political culture. Now, the material on pressure groups is brief. It really resembles what you would learn about United States pressure groups, except pressure groups around the world are perhaps more likely to resort to strikes and demonstrations and tactics like that than within the United States. Now, political culture is an important but controversial concept. Nations differ in their political cultures, and this may help us to explain why countries react differently when similar things happen to them. Now, among the concepts you'll be looking at, political cultures can be democratic or authoritarian. They can be parochial, subject, or participant, depending on how much capacity the people think they have to influence their governments. And they can be consensual or conflictual. Also be aware that a lot of scholars don't think much of the concept of political culture. It's somewhat controversial. Some people think that political culture is just a catch-all explanation that we use when we don't have anything else to explain a phenomenon. So it's a controversial concept, and some scholars don't think it amounts to all that much. But in any case, look at that material that you have in the class notes for Lecture 7 on political culture as well as pressure groups. Everyone, later in the week, I hope to be getting some material out to you on Great Britain, which is the next topic on the syllabus and the first of 11 countries we'll be looking at week by week. We should plan on having a quiz and a discussion on Great Britain, not this week, but next week. So be looking for that material to go out in a few days. Students may have heard that Prime Minister Boris Johnson is in some political trouble, and the material we send you may perhaps touch upon that. But we're not really in a current events course. We want to look at Great Britain going back through the centuries as well as what's been happening very recently. So Great Britain will be the first of 11 countries to go through week by week. We'll have Great Britain, Canada, and Germany before we stop for the midterm exam. So be looking for that material on Great Britain to go out later this week. But for now, be looking at the material from the class notes for Lecture 7 on pressure groups and also political culture. And we'll talk to you again next week at this time when we'll have more to say about Great Britain. So be looking at that Lecture 7 material, and we'll be talking to you again a week from now at this time. Take it easy.